Hello, hello, and welcome, Sunday Night Gamers, Rocket League fans, and all you RLSS people out there. My name is Zach Vaxel. Here with me on the desk tonight is gonna be Integrity as we face off Astral Fusion against Swordfish Tsunami in your Riptide Cup here in week number 4, and I'm pretty excited for the matchup. How about you, Integrity?
Oh, I am really excited. I'm expecting some good Rocket League here. Both teams 1-1. The winner here will be pulling ahead in the standings very close. Looking at their scores real quick, we've got for games, Swordfish Tsunami's 4-5 and Astral Fusion 3-4, both a GD -1. This is really going to push them towards the standings, maybe pushing for that 3 and 2nd seed. I'm looking for a really good game here.
That was funny is the last time I saw Astral Fusion was back in week 1. I was like, oh yeah, you know, this is going to be the deciding match to really set two teams apart right away in week number 1, but here we are in week number 4, equal standings, equal games, you know, all across the board, and this is going to be the game to set these two teams apart. Awesome, you know, I feel a trend going on here.
Yeah, and both these teams actually, funny enough, played Godfall Gaming with reversing effects. Swordfish Tsunami played them, lost 1-3, and Astral Fusion beat them 3-1. So, you know, do with that what you will with that information. But I'm thinking this is going to be a really good game. This is a best of 5 for those of you who don't know, and thank you all for joining us so far. What kind of things and what kind of gameplay are you looking to see here?
Now, the last time I did see Astral Fusion, they were a little bit struggling on the back end of dealing with an aggressive team, and this was back in week number 1. Having a team that's just kind of keeping the ball down court, keeping it on your side of the field, and just constantly just having that control, I felt like was a little bit overwhelming for them. They weren't able to kind of get a good footing. So I'm looking forward to seeing something from them, a little bit of life that's grown possibly over the past couple of weeks. I mean, they took off a great set 3-1 in their second week against Godfall Gaming. So, and that ironically is actually the team that ended up beating Swordfish Tsunami. So, yeah,
I mean, in my opinion here, if they beat Godfall Gaming, I'm giving the edge to, of course, the Astral Fusion. But, you know, it could go either way. So that's my personal opinion. I don't know if you have a different one here, Zach.
Who would you say? Sorry.
Sorry. Well, Zach, am I mispronouncing?
No,
your
that
name?
was correct. I was asking who you mentioned.
Oh, Astral Fusion. They beat Godfall Gaming, so I was giving them the lead in this matchup. So I was wondering who you had between Swordfish Tsunami and Astral Fusion.
I would have to say my also leaning towards Astral Fusion. It seems like the gamers, sorry, are getting ready to jump on in. We're looking to start. So we are waiting on one more, and that looks like leading in to kickoff, ladies and gentlemen, of game number 1. Astral Fusion going off against Swordfish Tsunami, and already, right at the kickoff, all players just gunning for that ball.
Oh yeah, Swordfish Tsunami having good control, already putting in an Astral Fusion zone, keeping it very high in the aerial, trying to get it now. Astral Fusion pushing down, they've got 2-on-1. Coming back and combat it now towards the middle. Trying to keep it in the zone is Astral Fusion, but Swordfish Tsunami not making this easy, taking that corner boost. It has now been centralized, coming off the backboard, misses the ball. Astral Fusion now looking to try and make a play towards the middle. 2 players connected onto it. Only got him now, trying to get it away from his net. Doesn't get it now. Swordfish has control, trying desperately to get it away, but it's now in the corner, and there is a demolition already on the net, but just barely above. Tries to hit it in. Astral Fusion, a great chance. Greatly defended by Swordfish Tsunami, though. Now playing it towards the middle, and they see if they can continue the attack in the other end.
Astral Fusion really just shoving it down and keeping it. The goal under fire right now of Swordfish Tsunami. Again, right now, setting up the ball, looking for a shot. Here we see Silencer looking to keep the ball down on the side of Swordfish Tsunami, right inside of the court. Over, trapped in the corner off the wall. Riptide wanting to keep up this pressure. All 3 men of Swordfish Tsunami on defense, not really able to budge right now. This is a way different team that I'm seeing here in week number 4 than I did in week number 1. A good clear ball, but look at this. You got Riptide all the way back, playing with Flashy. The good defense is there. The shot is in, and Riptide ends up putting the first one in. That is a point on the board for Astral Fusion, taking the lead.
That was a great setup. They had great patience and a great aerial just downwards. Unfortunately, Swordfish's goalkeeper, who was there, just barely mistimes the jump, sinks right on over, and a clean goal to start them off here.
Going right back in. There's the kickoff, and we are jumping back into a minute and a half, and we got our goal on the board. But still a lot of game time left, a lot of set time left. It is a best of 5, so no need to worry about the early game shitters. What a fake! What a fake happened! What?
Oh my gosh, he got me with that fake, and he got 2 of them at once. The replay is going to show such patience again from both teams, really showing it out. It's such a great fake. They hit it back down, so when they were going up, just cleanly slides under. These teams are going back to back.
That fake after fake right there, just... Oh. What level is this that we're watching right now? Okay, this is Riptide. Just double check it. Flashy.
Oh my god,
Hi.
you were ready.
I'm never ready. I'm never ready for what these teams can do. Bite back, fight back, send it on in right out of the gate. Putting one in. That is a 13-second goal immediately after Astral Fusion wanting to hold on to that lead and going right back into. I wonder what the response is going to be from Swordfish after that. I mean, like, to me, they're showing calm, calculated play, right? But
yeah, but that was an insane full fielder now. A lot of pressure being put on Swordfish immediately. Astral Fusion wanting to keep that lead going, not wanting them to get a second to breathe. Now going to Astral Fusion zone. Flashy looking to control it, taking some boost, but let Silencer take it out. But he's in the air. Astral Fusion trying to get it out. Lots of good air control, lots of good communication. 2 of them from Swordfish Tsunami right on the goal. Can he save it? He gets it into the corner. Astral Fusion trying to get it out, but it's centralized back again. And he hits it. Only one go on. Beautiful from the middle. Connects in the air, and a great 2-2 tie game.
really good response from Swordfish Tsunami. They're forcing Astral Fusion. Astral Fusion had some great rotations there for the defense, I have to say, but man, was that a good response right away. Ball back down on the court on the side of Swordfish Tsunami, and Silencer puts it away. I feel like Swordfish Tsunami, they put in a goal, and then immediately Astral Fusion's like, okay, but we can do it faster. We went 13 seconds on the last time. Now it's 12 seconds this time around. What's next?
Are they getting under 10? Under 10 seconds? What are your bets? But they are striking back quick and fast. Great kickoff control. And here it is already in Tsunami's end zone again. I mean, they really just don't want to let up on them.
Absolutely not. Astral Fusion making sure to keep up the pressure, possession in their favor. I mean, they've had the ball possession for the majority of the time, and just the field domination has to be... Yeah, you know, looking at this, I see about like 70 to 30%. So a little bit in favor of Astral Fusion. Over the top with the turtle shot.
Get it in? Lots of people, lots of bodies flying away, but oh my gosh, Swordfish Tsunami lives for another day, trying to press the attack now. Silencer making a stop, quick and easy, sends it towards the middle. 2 people from Swordfish Tsunami going at the same time, trying to centralize it right in front of the net, but it misses, unfortunately. Astral Fusion now quick here and demolition for style points, trying to get it in, but now it's swinging back the other way. It's like a tide in the sea, going back and forth. Somebody's got to take control and somebody's got to crash it, but it's not going to be Swordfish Tsunami just yet. Astral Fusion trying to get it out, trying to clear it, but a lot of jumping, a lot of aerials, looking to get it. Swordfish has it now, is going to try and bring it to the other side, but Flashy is not going to let it happen just yet. 2 of them trying to combine in the air. Quick little flip reset, I believe. Now is the kick towards the middle. Can he put it in? A great save from Swordfish Tsunami's goalkeeper. Now they're trying to keep it again, going for a second attack, trying to get it out of the corner, pinch towards the middle, doesn't go too far. Swordfish Tsunami now going a flight aerial, almost puts his own goal back to the corner, trying to kick it, get it to his teammate. Nobody's there, unfortunately. Gohan sends it all the way in. Can he be the one man? Oh, what a great save there.
Swordfish Tsunami trying to get the pressure now back down on the side of Astral Fusion. 40 seconds left here in round number 1. Are they going to be able to tie this game on out? It's easily done, but coming down to the execution part, that's going to be reliant on the team. Now, something you mentioned a little bit earlier, too, was that I heard it twice after the demo, real quick. His Swordfish Tsunami have had multiple members kind of in the same spot at a time, and I've noticed this. But hold that thought.
That time it worked out, though.
Gamer Pro, got to put one in the goal. Tying things out, 18 seconds left on the clock, but I mean, we saw 12 seconds, 11 seconds coming in. 13 seconds, 12 seconds from Astral Fusion.
I can't lie. My money is on a goal here. Quick Astral Fusion. They've had great kickoff control so far. They've really put it in places they want. I definitely believe they're going to get a quick goal here as they're already rushing it into the corner. Puts it in the middle now to the opposite corner. Swordfish Tsunami trying to get his own attack. Off the wall to dodge one. Doesn't miss the other. Oh, and it just barely hits the crossbar. Gohan trying to get it going to the other side. Looks like it's going to be a down to the wire. 2-1. And it's going to skim into overtime. Here we go. Astral Fusion has had really good kickoff control. They're going to continue it here. Swordfish Tsunami had a better one just there. Now looking at some fancy aerial tricks, trying to get it in. What a great pass! Oh my gosh, Rich Bits has gotten it. Great teamwork there. If you look, it was a one pass from the other guy on the side. There it is. Great communication, just barely. He did not get the jump there, and it just passed right over. That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Right out of the gate here in overtime in our first round. What a phenomenal play from Astral Fusion. We are going to take a quick intermission as we reset. We're going to jump right back into it. Thank you everybody so much for your patience. A little bit of technical difficulties. Nothing too crazy. That keep the score. Oh no.
Yeah, technical difficulties,
There we
nothing
go.
you can't handle, of course. I do need a Discord stream. I'm watching your Twitch, so that is a goal already. There
Look
we
at
go.
this.
We've got a 1-0, about 17 seconds into the game. I don't know how
There we
lag
go.
behind the stream I am.
Oh
but
wait, no, you don't have it. I just put it up for myself.
You did.
Oh god.
It's okay, guys.
Warm-up
We are professionals.
stream.
This is why we're paid.
Man, you know what? Honestly,
There
for
we
my
go. I get to
second
watch the
time,
video too. Here
Se-
we go.
second time casting this stuff, not bad. Right out of the gate.
Oh
Hello,
my.
ladies and gentlemen. Back-to-back goals from Astral Fusion. We're warming up here. The players are warming up. We're warming up. We'll get it.
Yes, we will. And Astral Fusion already taking a commanding 2-0 lead after a pretty good game one, although it was only a one-goal game. Felt like Astral Fusion, was in the lead most of the game. Don't know your thoughts specifically on that, though.
It felt like, I'm not just going to say it felt like, there was consistent field domination coming in from Astral Fusion. The last time when I did hear my eyes over and check, it was 70 to 30% in favor of Astral Fusion.
Yes.
And it was very noticeable for the people who were just watching the game. You were able to see just Astral Fusion constantly keeping up the pressure, making sure there were 3 men watching the goal of Swordfish Tsunami. And I mean, I'm not really seeing too much of a difference from that here. Field domination still leading in favor of Astral Fusion. They're wanting to make sure that possession stays down on the side of Swordfish Tsunami.
Yep, and they might be seeing blood in the water. They saw how kind of passive and a little disorganized they were at times, and they're really pushing it so they don't get a time to regroup and a time to really communicate on a plan. And Astral Fusion knows that they're just strong with what they've been doing, so they're keeping the plan pushing. And it's been a lot of control already in Swordfish Tsunami, now clearing it out to the other side, just trying to get a little more control. Now looking for an attack, pops it over one, second will hit. They're looking at their first attack onto the net. Can they get it? And boom! Swordfish Tsunami scores and makes it a 1-point game with about 2 minutes gone in the game so far.
What a great comeback from Swordfish Tsunami again. You know, it feels like Astral Fusion, they start to take the lead, but Swordfish Tsunami has a bite back every time. And while, yes, the possession still has been very much in favor of Astral Fusion, they very much kept the ball down on the side of Swordfish Tsunami. It doesn't feel like Swordfish is down at all by this. You know, last game going all the way into overtime, they're going to fight back. They're going to push in, and they are, I think, a good matchup here for Astral Fusion.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a great game. Honestly, my expectation, I think this is going to a game 5, and I really hope it will, because it'll give us some exciting times and a lot of games to cast. As another shot on goal, beautiful in the top right corner. I mean, we saw that from the ceiling pass onto the ground support. That was just absolutely phenomenal. Hits it with the little side spin something. I don't even know what that's
Side spin
called.
something.
Beautiful. Look, he went to the side and then he went forwards. Beauty, beauty.
It is now the side spin something, and branded,
Oh,
trademarked.
Oh no. Oh my
Good
gosh,
lord.
already return goal from Astral Fusion. Fusion, we've been talking about this all set, and they have great control with just kickoffs, and they put it right where they want, and they get it to their other players, and this is just what they've been doing all games, and it's what they continue to do, and what they go back to, and they've already found themselves up a lead again. It's these quick 20-second goals. They are just known for it now.
Is it just Swordfish Tsunami riding on the high of getting a...
Oh
I try to talk. I try to talk, and then they do something like that. What is this? Ritzpitz, explain to me. Gamer Pro can just fly right over and send it right in. All right.
Oh yeah, that was like a full field goal too, and everything. Like that was from almost his net. I mean, that was beautiful. I love the range on that. And looking at another kickoff, of course, Astral Fusion very strong, holding it true. But right back are Swordfish Tsunami, trying to maybe let them get that control in the corner, expecting it to go, and now forcing an attack on the other team's goal, trying to get it, but it's in the corner now, looking for some boost and looking to get it out. There's a big clear coming down now to Swordfish Tsunami's goal. Looks like he's going to pick it up and try to get it going for his teammates in the middle, in the air, off the ceiling, looking for the save, and a great one. Going to get that boost and try to get it going the other way, but it's coming back to Swordfish's goal. They've got to be careful. Two players flying by of Astral Fusion, but he's there. Gohan looking for the goal here, looking to attack on Astral Fusion's net.
Set up over the center, but great defense coming in from Ritzpitz. A good rotation coming in from the members of Astral Fusion as a whole. They do have all three members sitting around the net right now. Goten has pushed up, sends the ball in, but Ritzpitz is there for the defense and is able to clear the ball away. Swordfish, though, does not want to let this go. They want to keep the possession down on Astral Fusion's side, trying to send it right back in, but the clear ball is out. The goal is cleared, and Flashy sends it in.
Beautiful, slim margins. He was almost there in time to get a block or get a little touch away from the net, but he just couldn't make it in time. Flashy, making it look flashy, of course, lives up to his name there.
We are down to a minute and a half here in our second round. Plenty time still to go. Astral Fusion leading the charge, though. Only a one-goal game, though, and you know, you said it very clearly. I'm expecting a 5 set right now. I'm expecting this to go all 5.
Yeah.
With the way these two teams are playing, the amount of back and forth that it is, and it just feels like neither team is really giving an opportunity, but at the same time, they're giving equal opportunity.
Oh yeah, everybody's going back and forth, and they're getting lots of chances to attack, lots of chances to kind of group and look for a certain play, but this has really been a lot of control still from Astral Fusion, from kickoff to kind of placing it in the corners and then making their plays from the air, where it seems like Swordfish Tsunami has mistimed their jumps a couple of times, so maybe they're trying to play in the air just to maybe get them a little off their game, or play somewhere where it's spectacular for them, but it's right on goal from the other side. Oh my gosh, Godin, I think that's how you say his name, from the other side. It's 50 seconds, probably looking at another overtime, but Astral Fusion loves to return a goal from Swordfish with another goal within 15 seconds, so we'll have to see if this is an overtime game or if they're going to kick right back like they usually do.
I struggle to score on an open goal that I'm standing right in front of. I don't know how these players can sit there and just cross the field, nail it dead on every single time. I love seeing that. Look at that. Directly at the goal. Off the wall, too. My guys, what is your score in geometry growing up?
Oh my gosh, they've got all the angles, all the radians, they've made the calculations, they remembered the square root of pi and everything. They're looking at this two-man attack, but Ritzpitz trying to take it now with the other side, and his team in the air matching them, Swordfish Tsunami, but they're not going to let it be. It's in the middle of the area for a little bit now, the corner right side of Swordfish Tsunami, looking for the goal. Great defense, and a save from Swordfish Tsunami now. Ritzpitz looking to clear it in. The pro gamer looks at it in the corner. 2 seconds to go. Is this going to be an overtime goal? Flashy looking for the game-saving play, but barely misses the ball. And we're going into overtime here in the second game. Can Swordfish Tsunami tie it 1-1, or will Astral Fusion look to clear it? Swordfish in the air. Great. Lots of flipping. I don't know what to call that. I'm not experienced enough, but that was pretty sick. Now looking to take it the other way. Can we see some other flashy dribbling? A demolition! Can they make use of this 3-on-2? We'll see. It's still in the Fish's zone. And we're passing it off to the goal. No, it's still there in the corner, trying to clear it out. On the goal, off the back post.
Shot centered, shot still keeping down over on the side of Swordfish Tsunami. Now Astral Fusion. I was going to say playing a little bit of defense, but ball is centered. The goal shot is lined up, but it's not taken. Never mind. Ritzpitz sends it, but great defense coming in from Swordfish. They were able to keep that away. Flashy put it there, and that does it. Ladies and gentlemen, game number 2, Astral Fusion are going to go up 2-0 here in the set.
Yeah, and this was pretty reminiscent of last game. An aerial goal to finish it off, slim margins and just barely above the other player to get it in. And it was a 1-goal game in overtime win. I mean, Astral Fusion has Swordfish's number here. We're going to have to see a little more aggression or a little more something from the Tsunami to see what happens. But I still have faith in them. I think the comeback is still real here, Zach.
It's very much real. You know, there's a lot of potential here from these teams. And what I'm looking forward to is I want to see Swordfish Tsunami kind of just find their footing. You know, I said it at the start about Astral Fusion. They found their footing. You know, I'm seeing this team just be absolutely aggressive and just keeping up the pressure. And I want to say there in that last set, Swordfish was much better situated. It felt like they were getting a little bit more comfortable. So little by little, maybe here in game number 3, we might see a little bit of a turnaround come in for them. I'll be looking forward to keeping my eyes on them for that.
Yeah, if this does turn into like a 3-0 or a 3-1, how do you see Astral Fusion finishing out the rest of the season here?
Oh, I have to look at the brackets, man. I got to look and see, you know, what their lineups are. Yeah, well, what do I look like? Like I'm prepared for this kind of thing?
Astral Fusion has single 7 next new reveal, and then Hornets for week 7 are their next matchups. But looks like we might be ready for the next team. Never mind. Jumping the gun. I'm just very excited.
Jumping the gun. Yeah, we're getting ready. Getting set up. Now, gonna be jumping on in. We're moving on over to D8FH. Ooh, D8FH Stadium. There we go. I know where we're at.
Man, they all look the same. Levels on the sides. I like that one. Oh my gosh, we're already in the game. Never mind. Lots of aerial control to begin with. Looking like a little bit of Astral Fusion control. Trying to get a goal on save and trying to hit it back. Looks like it's going to be a little more control now going to Astral Fusion. Trying to keep it up as Riptide, trying to connect it back with silence. But it's going to be in the corner instead. Now Gamer Pro trying to pinch it away. Gets it to the other side towards the middle. Flashy in the air trying to make something happen. Met by Gohan. Great job defending there in the corner right side now of Astral Fusion. Looking towards the middle. Trying to get an attack. Gamer Pro will stop it. Getting bumped a little. We'll see whether or not he can turn it to the other side. Flashy in the middle up. Is in the air right side. Can he make something happen? Great defense, but it's still staying by the net.
Ball in the air, located right around the net, like you mentioned. Now, most of my games so far that I have casted of Rocket League have been under a minute goals, under 30-second goals right out of the gate pressure. But honestly, yes, these have been up there in the scoring of goals. You know what, 3-3, well, 3-4, and the end of game number 1, 5-4, yeah. You know, but that early pressure that's coming out, I want to say it's just mat pressure, you know, or well, field pressure, I should say. Mat pressure in other games. Field pressure, though, has just been dominant, you know, but the goals there have been there.
Yeah, well, this is already being a long-lasting game. Maybe Swordfish making a little more effort to be aggressive and a little more constructive with their communication, and so it's not letting Astral Fusion do their usual run-and-gun style as they're almost getting a goal in there, but great defense from Swordfish, really kind of prioritizing that and looking for their strong 3-man attacks. I really like what I'm seeing in the adjustments they're making. It could be a game where 1 goal makes it all. We'll just have to see down the line. It's great aerial control. That was beautiful, going in from the ceiling, dribbles it in the air and just pinches into the left corner. Somebody call him the Ronaldo. What is that?
Only 1 goal, huh?
That, I think. My lord.
Is that going to be the only 1 goal? Swordfish Tsunami recognizing that this is match point. If they do not win this one, their day is over here. Astral Fusion keeping up the pressure, but so far, a dominant position from Swordfish Tsunami. Honestly, I think this is what they need. They needed to slow down Astral Fusion. They needed to take this game at their own pace. Right now, or I should say so far in this set, Astral Fusion have been the ones in the commanding lead. You can't allow that to happen. You can't be the team who's constantly responding to the other opposition. No matter what game it is, no matter what you're doing, if you're constantly responding, you're constantly on the back foot, you're letting the opponent dictate how everything is going to go. And good morning, Gohan. Are you guys just demoing after demo right now?
They are. I love it. I am personally a big fan of the demos. Me and my boys try and demo, and then we do a 2-on-3 kind of attack. That's our specialty. You know, they're taking a note from my book. They've seen my plays, you know. They've
Didn't you say you were in
watching my
bronze?
gameplay, and now they're looking for it, but a little more ceiling action than me and my buddies are capable of. Flashy trying to make something happen. Put his team to tie the game in the air. Barely misses one of Astral Fusion's players. Now Gohan trying to make it happen. Middle is still being played in the right corner now. Going, trying to get it out, trying to clear it. Does to the other side of the field. I was going to say court, too much fastball in my veins. Silencer now going up the right side with it, trying to flick in the air. Great on goal. Great save, though. It's back and forth. Everybody missing the ball. Everybody trying to get hectic. It's really Swordfish fighting for survival, and Astral Fusion trying to close this out quickly and not let their team get momentum.
Goten and Gohan have had this duality of rotation around the goal, just being able to stop the pressure of Astral Fusion. Right there, we saw it again. Goten sitting around is able to rotate, get the defense, make sure that that ball gets cleared, but the goal is open, and Flashy sends it in and evens the game on out here. A minute 17 remaining here in round number 3.
I think Flashy, honestly, has been the one to really give them a lot of their go-ahead goals. I think in Game 1, I could be mistaken, he was the one who scored that overtime goal, and here he's the one tying it up, giving his team a real good breath of life, and he's been a really impactful player for Astral Fusion. They should look towards playing around him a little more, and I think there are a lot of good things to come, as it's already barely towards the Swordfish's goal. Astral Fusion not letting them get a wink or a breath of anything. Oh, there's a demo as well in the corner, but it's going to transfer to the other side. Gohan trying to make something happen, but couldn't find the angle, unfortunately, behind two players. Now trying to get a demo, doesn't get enough speed. Somebody else got enough speed, though, and now he's going to backflip like the chat he is. Barely gets it over him is Ritz Bits now. Swordfish trying to get it out of their corner, trying to get an attack going, but it's really patient, and it's really slow playing. Now it's going to look like it's going back to the other side. Can we get a clear? And we will.
Is this supposed to be like soccer, guys, or is this a demolition derby? I'm really having trouble pinpointing what this is exactly supposed to be, as it's just demo after demo after demo. These teams have decided to just scrap it out here in the what could be final round if Swordfish Tsunami does not pull ahead. 15 seconds left in the round timer. Ball getting down. Gamer Pro wanting to send it, but a good defense from Flashy, able to keep it away. Only one Goten trying to center the ball, but 3 members of Astral Fusion lurking around the goal. Timer ticking down. It looks like this one might just go into overtime. Ball's in the air. Can it come down? Can we bring it to the ground? It's up. It's over the goal. Off the backboard.
They're gonna keep it up. It's going down. Oh, there's the overtime. I thought we were gonna have a hero play, and that would have made for a great clip. But we're looking at an overtime, which is really Astral Fusion's, you know, their bread and butter. If you look at it, they're 2-0 in the overtime. Swordfish fighting for, of course, survival, but also trying to even that score a little bit and trying to get that 2-1 in the overtime wins. Great pressure they're attracting, and great pressure they're putting on the goal, trying to keep it in the middle, trying to keep it in the air a little bit, looking for a play, but it's going to be a 3-man attack now on to the opposite side of the goal. Flashy looking to make that hero play like he is, but Godin reads the ball and is already ready, looks for the pinch, but unfortunately gets it stolen. Now Gamer Pro trying to take it down, trying to get his rewards, but he's not there in the middle. Gohan trying to find it, but it's now in his zone.
We only need 1 goal. You said way at the start that it would come down to 1 goal. Astral Fusion only need 1 goal, and that's to knock out Swordfish Tsunami. Swordfish Tsunami need 1 goal, and that's just to stay in it today. So right now, all the pressure is on for Swordfish Tsunami. Astral Fusion feels like they're kind of holding it in, but let me tell you, you know, so far the possession and field domination here in this 3rd game has been so much better for Swordfish Tsunami.
Yes.
There's been so much more back and forth, and it is very good. I mean, you can see that alone in the goals column right there, being 1-1 versus the 9 in game 2 and the 7 in game 1. Like, come on. It has just been ridiculous. Demo ball over the goal of Swordfish Tsunami.
In that top right corner, but it didn't, unfortunately enough for Swordfish Tsunami. Flashy trying to make the play there, but I mean, they really excel, Astral Fusion, at getting those kickoff quick goals, and Swordfish has done a great job of limiting their kickoff potential and learning Astral Fusion's plays quick off the bat, and so it's led for this really long-gated game, and it's just great with another demolition. We should be keeping track. Where's the counters? My gosh, these guys are animals. But I'm here for it, trying to get it in the right corner, barely misses, unfortunately. Gohan trying to get it away from Flashy. Flashy also trying to give it to his team. Looks like Silencer's got it in the back, but unfortunately loses control. One of the Gohans has got it in the back now, and there's Gamer Pro trying to fix it up now. Puts it down the middle. Astral shooting it towards their own net. A little dangerous. Looks like it could be an attacking chance for Swordfish, but right back down the way. I mean, these teams are just back and forth, and you can't ask for anything better as a spectator or a caster, as it unfortunately misses wide and goes in the middle of the field.
A little bit of a reset for these teams. Ball hovering around the goal. It's close, but it's not there. We are already 2.5 minutes into this overtime. It's really all coming down to this. Open goal for Astral Fusion. Never mind. They are cleared. Good rotation coming in from the defense. Now they got wrist bits on the goal. Speaking of open goals, though, Swordfish is open. They're cheating up very aggressively here. Seeing if they can find the one to put it away. Coaton tipping it in air. Oh, man, I can't, like I said, I see these guys hitting the ball in the mid-air just every single time finding it. I respect it. I respect it significantly. And there's another demo. You're right. We should be keeping track of those.
Oh my gosh.
3 minutes.
If we get another game, I will start a tracker myself. I promise you. I will keep it here. I will keep everybody informed from what I see. But this is just a lot of patience, a lot of control.
That's it.
And Silencer going to call it there a game and a set and a match. That is going to be a 2-1 victory every game. Really close and really exciting. Just getting to that overtime, and they squeaked it out. Astral Fusion played their game really well. They really kept on the gas, and for the most part, were playing their own kickoff game, their own quick-paced action. And Swordfish Tsunami, although in the last game really showed great flashes of kind of trying to adapt, just weren't fast enough, already being down 2 games, and unfortunately will lose the set 3-0.
What a... Oh, God, that last game was just something else.
Yep. Man, I was really excited for a 5 game, but I mean the domination Astral showed, very well played from them. Definitely a very good GG in my book still.
Very great set indeed from both of these teams. We are currently waiting to hear from a member of the winning team. What is this? Anyone. Anyone, Silencer?
Well,
you know, who do we...
Who do we get? Do we know? I got my questions prepped. If it's flashy, you know, I got my... Well, I gotta look at the players. I
gotta look at the players.
Okay, okay. I think.
Okay.
But let us know your thoughts in the chat. If anyone's still here waiting for this post-game interview, how did you feel about the game? What do you think Astral Fusion has in store going forward in weeks 5 and more? Do you expect to see them in a top seed playoffs? Do you expect them to see it in the mid-seed playoffs? Where do you think they're going to go? Love to hear the Twitch chat's opinions and perspectives. Let us know.
Okay, we do have
a good debate about it.
We do have Silencer on standby. I'm going to move him on in here. Hello, Silencer. How are we doing today?
Welcome.
Oh,
is he shy?
Yep. Hello, welcome. Obviously, you're feeling pretty good after that set. I mean, since the last time we spoke, you guys have gotten way more aggressive, and I loved that. I think that was one of the biggest things I pointed out in week number 1, and along with Sporty, and you guys picked it up right here in this set. You just kept ball possession down on the side of Swordfish, and it looks great. It looks clean.
Thank you. Yeah, we missed a lot of opportunities, but we did definitely play more aggressive than we did week 1.
Absolutely, and
we noticed that. That was really well done as well. You had great kickoff control. You guys seem to be scoring multiple times before the 15 and 20-second mark. Is that something you guys plan? Is that in the game plan, or is that something that just happens with that natural God gamer skill?
It's not really playing. It's kind of just try to score when we can and don't let them score.
That is the name of the game.
I'm
Look
glad.
at him.
We're all on the same
Folks,
page.
take
Finally,
notes.
you see, I thought I didn't know about this game, but clearly I know everything. Don't let them put the ball in our goal. We put the ball in their goal. Phenomenal.
Even if it's only one more time. You know,
Here in
that's
game
all you
number
need is
three.
one more goal.
Every game went to overtime.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Here, speaking of every game, here in game number 3, can we talk about the scrappiness that this turned into?
Oh,
We mentioned
God.
that it turned into an absolute demolition derby. What are your thoughts on
Yeah.
that?
Yes.
I don't know what happened. It was just like we had multiple times to put it away, and it just. I mean, the demos. I don't really go for demos, which I probably should. But like, yeah, there's a lot of demos happening.
It was like,
Yeah, and they were very good for your team, mainly a lot of 3-on-2s the other side. So, you know, whether you planned it or not, clearly you've just got that intuition. That's what you needed for the team, and you guys made it happen for each other as well. You guys also did a lot of airplay. Is that something you're very comfortable with? Your teammates are? Do you guys practice that? What's the thoughts on all the aerial goals and kind of control you had throughout all 3 games?
So the first game, we kind of just try to chill out, feel out the competition, trying to see whether they're aerial or ground players. And we kind of realized that they stuck to the ground more.
Yes.
And so we kind of just, at least me, myself, I just try to keep the ball in the air, go for more aerial stuff,
Yes.
get like up a
Nice.
pass, just to, keep the ball away from them.
nice. Well, Silencer, you guys are doing great. You got coming in next week. You guys are going to be 2-1 going off against single 7. How are you feeling about that one?
Single 7, good team. I know it's going to be a good series. I do think we will come away with the win, though.
Oh, all right. Calling it
I
already.
like that he's foreshadowing. Can we get like a match count? 3-0, 3-1, 3-2?
Oh, now you're starting beef. I like this. All right.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, I'm here for it. It adds good content.
Content.
Listen, I wouldn't be a good team captain if I didn't say we're going to win 3-0. So.
Okay.
Yo,
All right.
As soon as he said listen in that tone, I knew he was calling 3-0.
Your ears were perking
Yo,
up.
I need Silencer here more.
All right. Well, Silencer, we greatly appreciate it. We're looking forward to seeing that matchup next week. Thank you very much for stopping by. Congratulations to you and your team.
All right, appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all later.
Have a good one. Thank you.
Bye.
Well, Integrity, what a great time. I mean, your first time casting
Oh, yeah.
Rocket League, how did you feel?
I mean, it was phenomenal. I made up apparently a new move. I don't know the names of half the things. I watched like one Rocket League video about like 10 minutes before, twice about, the backboard and the corner boosts and the middle play and the aerials. And I tried to use smart words. I don't know if I fooled chat, but I had a great time. Zach, thank you for bringing me on. I hope we can definitely cast again, and you're phenomenal. I really enjoyed my time here.
Absolutely. And thank you, everybody in chat. And thank you to our sponsors here at RLSS. We want to give you guys obviously a huge shout out. We appreciate every single one of you showing on up, giving the support to these 2 teams. They both played phenomenally, and we will see you next time. Have yourselves a good night.